characters all the way down at the bottom, next to Niren, the Chinese dude.
Jay and Silent Bob. Their characters are being from a TV show over here are being added. Both of them characters are going to be in the same pack. It was like Cheech and Chong.
One's got a lazy eye. Well, actually, one's got lazy eye.
They are comedians over here. Look up Jay and Bob, Silent Bob on YouTube. You'll see who they are.
One's head looks so fucked up. Weird. His chin is too big. His chin is too big in this. They made his chin freaking huge. Literally, his chin is massive.
Oh. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna say this. Call of Duty. You really want to make this game and piss people off? You bring it in. Hold up. Don't say anything, Raiden. Don't even know up, because when you breathe, you're louder than me.
Hudson.
Okay. So listen up. Listen up. I'm gonna name a character. They could bring him in, and this could be his saying when he's fighting zombies. Donald Trump. And this is why.
My God!
Because you could bring his ass up in there, look at the zombies, and holler, "Build the wall, build the wall." Tell me that wouldn't sell. That wouldn't be funny as hell.
No.
We're gonna build a wall around this so they can't escape.
Wait, when do you unlock Hudson?
Would that be funny or what?
Oh.
Might as well add Barack Obama and
I've still got 38 tokens.
What's his name?
I mean, far as that goes, you can put Martin Luther King Jr. in here.
Nope.
They've done the presidents and that.
Nope.
Hold up, yes, why?
Because not Martin Luther King.
Why?
He can make a statement like his. They could do a twisted thing for him and make him a funny character. I mean, I'm for sure the man had fun in his life. So he can come up with, I had a dream to get the fuck out of here because these zombies are mayhem. Yeah, it would sell. That would be funny.
If you're talking about because he's dead, they have already put a dead president in here. What's his name?
They had 3 dead presidents in the game. It ain't because he's dead. It's to honor his character. He stood up for, he walked to free people. What's wrong with that?
I'm still saying no.
They should put you in here as Motor Mouth.
Who?
You.
But then he would be getting paid for that.
In the ass.
Put Charles Manson's ass up in here. He killed all them people. Why not? Well, okay, you can go free. If you can stay here, you get to go free.
But I do want to hear the reason why you don't want Martin Luther King in this, Raiden.
Because I don't want Martin Luther King in here, man. He's had how many court cases?
Who was the lady? I can't remember her name. She rode the bus. She sat in the front seat. You know what I'm talking about?
Martin Luther King is a good man.
Rosa
but Martin Luther King had.
Hold up. You put Rosa Parks in here with a pocketbook with a brick in that bitch. You walk around slapping the shit out of zombies.
Yes, but hold on. We're still not.
Oh yeah. See this?
No.
See, these are people. You don't get it. These are people that made history and made good part of history. If they could put Adolf Hitler in one of these fucking games, they sure could put them people in this game.
Yeah, but we are on freaking the topic Martin Luther King. We on that topic.
What about it? You're not even from this country. He was from this country.
I don't care. You know how many court cases he's gone through?
You know how many court cases every president gone through?
This was not about his court case. This was not about his death. This was about remembering a person who stood up for what he thought was right. That's what this was about. And this was as a tribute towards him and a respectful thing, and give him some funny sayings. There's nothing wrong with that, and I'm for sure that people would not have a problem with it. It's not criticizing him saying he deserved what he got. He didn't deserve what he got because he stood up for the freedom of people to be free. He didn't stand up for see, people misunderstand that too. He stood up for the black race, yes, but he stood up for all races to be free because he didn't believe anybody should be a slave. And the thanks he got for it, he got killed. Every year they talk about him in public schools. So why not honor him on a video game? Has he ever been featured in a video game? No.
Actually, one.
Barack Obama, former President Barack Obama. Nobody likes him. But I'll tell you what, he'd be funny. The way he talks Put his ass in a video game as a playable character. It'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, but can I say something as well? How
Yeah.
did Barack Obama, right, before any other president, how did Barack Obama know that there was going to be another virus in 10 years?
Because the head of the medical board worked for Congress, and he's the one that created it.
Right. So
they were all in on it. They were all in on making the Congress. It's all up on trial right now. They were all in on making money off of the virus and to fix the population, but they killed a lot of people around the world.
Thing is, right? He knew a virus would come out. Another virus would come out in 10 years. How?
There's one out now.
He just explained it to you.
There you go. 10 years later, after
I just told you. I'll tell you. Ghost
Obama was probably one of the most...
Just be quiet for a second. Ghost Recon Breakpoint showed that virus being released. One of your missions in there was to find a cure. The same thing that COVID did to people, they put it in there. The director of the game said they put that virus in there to show you that there was a virus coming. And that was 15 years before the virus came out.
Even Call of Duty has mentioned it.
Right, even if you noticed, right, in the first soldier, Captain America, the first Avenger, right? You look on the billboards in the back, in New York, the billboards in the back, one's got the Corona beer bottle, one has a symbol of a virus. What does that tell you?
Okay, so, alright, so
that's
check this out.
That's not coronavirus,
that is coronavirus.
If you have scientists out here that wants to make money, they're going to create a virus to make that money. And when you have millionaires out here that are going to profit off of... See, you don't understand this. How the world works is this money's made in debt. I'll give you an example. When we went to war over 9/11, it cost them $1 million a month to supply our military. Congress members made $1 million a day to keep our troops on the ground in Iraq. Desert Storm was the same thing like 9/11. We went after Taliban. Anybody in the military will tell you that it's a fucked up war, one of the worstest thing they ever seen. The only war ever been worse than that was the fucking Vietnam War. And because you're dealing with people running around with a bomb vest on and just killing the fuck out of themselves. And I can ask anybody in this chat room, I'm for sure they've seen it on the news and they've seen how bad the Iraqi war was. I've talked to people who've been there, said they would never go back there. The thing is, if you have a scientist that can create a virus, he will create a deadly virus if the price is right. Every person in this world has a price. Now, there's a respect level behind it, and I'll prove it to you. You go to work, you work a job, that's your price. It's a respect behind it. It's not selling your soul or selling yourself. It's selling your talent. Just some people want to take it to the limits and come up with these viruses. There's 72 viruses that have not been released that are going to be released in the next 10 years. Charm, you left. Why'd you leave? Hello, Charm. Okay, so... Well, we gotta wait till it installs. That's all. Let me know when it's done installing. So, Charm, let me ask you this. Did you take it offensive when I said about Martin Luther King being a character in Call of Duty? So why'd you take it offensive, Raiden?
Didn't one time Call of Duty put Jesus Christ in the game?
Don't
Yeah,
you
yeah.
dare.
And his character got banned. Yeah, they gave him the choice to take it down or they were taking the game down. Yes. Oh yeah, he had healing power and everything. He lasted 24 hours in there, and when you unlocked this character, you actually unlocked him. His prep. He stood over top the person. You know, you revive somebody, and he sticks his hand out, and you see a light come from his hand, and he revives them, and they get off the ground. He was in a long white gown, mustache and beard. White guy with long hair.
So a typical Jesus Christ.
The religious people went against him.
Yeah, I bet that got taken down quick too.
Charmed. You've been invited.
She can't join. Her game's installing.
Says she's on the thing.
Pay
How
attention.
long?
Hello, pay attention.
You got the patience of a baby boy. You know that, Raiden? Just saying.
We're gonna wait patiently. That's what we're gonna do.
But they have added demon characters. Like, they added the devil, but they didn't take him down.
No.
They're not going to.
They added the Devil Queen, which is Lilith.
Still.
She is.
She is the
Which
queen.
they also added the Lucifer.
They never added Lucifer in this.
Yes, they have.
When?
Have you ever played Cold War?
Yeah.
He was in there.
I gotta search his shit up.
I had his character before the damn game was stolen. My
Yeah,
account was
I
stolen.
remember that too.
No. This is bullshit. I gotta search this up. No way. This is
I
bullshit.
had-
This is bullshit.
His code name was Satan. His name was Lucifer 666, and he came out on Halloween.
A bunch with a bunch other characters.
Yeah, you unlocked him in the Halloween.
No.
Like
I don't
at
believe
one
it.
point,
No.
you unlocked Jason.
Okay, then don't believe it.
Luciferine. That's what the name is. Luciferine.
They can't
It's
really.
Lucifer.
They can't really put his actual
what was the
name in
character's
there
name?
because it's like copyright and all that.
What was the name?
I don't know. He just looked like the devil to me.
His name was Lucifer.
I'm looking him up on the thing. He's nowhere to be found.
Well, there's a guy that
Cold
looks like
War.
a devil, and there's Call of Duty's known
He
for
came
having.
out during the Halloween Bandit. His code name was Satan's. His name was Lucifer 666.
I wanted to be there when they had the Supernatural event where it had Sam and Dean.
Oh, did they have a supernatural event?
Yep.
Ass.
They had an alien event too. It's during the Halloween thing. Because you had to shoot the UFO down and get the part from it.
I think I was there for the UFO one. I don't know though.
Actually, if you look up my Halloween,
No.
matter of fact, if he looks up my Halloween streams, he from Cold War, he would actually see that character in Cold War.
No.
What?
I want freaking. So they had Sam and Dean in it.
Who?
Dean from Supernatural.
Oh, that's so old, man. That ain't funny.
Yeah, but did they have that in the event? That's what you just said.
No, they had viable characters. You had to buy them. They were limited too.
I wish they'd bring them back. Cause if they
Like,
had
did
all
you know the Joker was infiltrated into Call of Duty?
No. I just know there's a Joker character like looking like him.
Woods was the Joker character. They gave him the makeup. They gave him the chest plate. It said "ha ha ha." On the back, it said the Joker.
Have you stopped playing that DC game?
The what?
The DC
What?
game.
So, well, hang on a minute. Supernatural wasn't on here.
I play it every now and then. Supernatural was in there. Because in Warzone, you could use the black car that he drives.
The Impala.
The baby.
It was the skin that you put on the desert car or whatever the hell you call it.
Baby.
Because I'm searching it up and I can't find it at all.
I searched it up one time too. They said they temporarily had it, but not for long.
How's it going over there, Charm?
And you have to look up.
Okay, hang on here. No, you're gonna have to go off the game because it's taking longer to download.
If you're on the game, and it's actually downloading it, I would just close the application.
Okay. So it says here.
It won't install it
Gamer
neither. Multiplayer won't install neither. Why did everybody have to download upgrade their multiplayer when I didn't?
Oh, the thing is called the Winchesters. It's called the Winchesters, man.
Gun.
No, it's the characters. The character Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural. The Winchesters.
And Winchester was the gun. You didn't know that? Winchester made a 30-06.
You know the guy Jon Snow, the one that played Jon Snow in Thing?
No.
In Game of Thrones.
I've never watched
Kurt
it.
Russell.
Kit Harington. Kit Harington. He played in Cold War Infinite. So he played, in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare as Salen Koch, or Koch, whatever his name is.
Well, here's the funny thing about that. The main character you played in Ghost was actual Ghost.
Yeah, I know that.
Mask. He didn't wear a mask.
Yeah, you got to see his face.
You ran around the whole thing with him and his dog, Raleigh.
So yeah, so in Call of Duty you can find supernatural characters like Spawn, Skeletor, Ash from Evil 2,
yes,
the Inerus from Diablo 4.
And guess who's coming back to the new? Guess who's coming back to the new Warzone?
Who?
The original Ghost. When he first put his mask on and he showed up in Call of Duty Ghost, that Ghost is coming back.
Not cool.
Yeah, so there was no supernatural characters like
He even
Sam
aired a
and Dean
video for Warzone. They did a Ghost video, and he makes a statement. When you thought you were gone, when you thought I was gone, you thought I was killed. Ghosts never die; they always return.
Wait, which one?
Be warned,
which one?
Call of Duty players. Ghost
Which
is
one?
returning.
Which one is Ghost?
He's
In Call of Duty Ghost, is it the middle one?
The head guy that wears
is it
the
middle
ghost
one?
mask.
The guy called Ghost.
His name was Ghost, and he wore a ghost mask. He wore the skull mask.
Freak? No.
No, we're talking about Call of Duty. We're talking about Call of Duty Ghost.
Dude.
There was a game called Call of Duty Ghost.
Have a look at the picture. Have a look at the picture. Have a look at the picture. Right?
He was on the
Which
cover.
Ghost? Which Ghost? Look at the picture I just sent you.
I can't. I'm on a live stream.
Gamer, look at the picture I sent. Which Ghost is it? Because in Call of Duty Ghosts, there's
all of them
2,
wore
3,
a mask,
4, 5.
but there was one main mask in there that had a skull on the front of it.
There's two. There's all three of them that have skulls. Actually, all five of them. So the middle one. Thank you. That's what I was asking.
Wait a minute, you played Modern Warfare, you don't even know who the hell Ghost is?
I've played Modern Warfare, all Modern Warfares, including Call of Duty Ghosts. I've finished Call of Duty Ghosts.
So here's the question to you.
Uh-huh.
Where did Ghost originally appear?
Call of Duty Ghosts.
No, it wasn't.
Which one then?
It was SOCOM Navy SEALs.
Huh?
SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs.
What? Is that a game?
Yes. It was a very popular game.
Spell that out.
SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs is what it's called.
He's gonna look it up.
He wore the exact same mask and everything in that game, and his name was not Ghost.
I can't find Ghost in the roster.
Oh, you mean SOCOM?
SOCOM. He doesn't. I have a speech impediment, and he don't understand.
I said I thought I heard SOCOM. That's why.
SOCOM is what it's called.
I can't find Ghost in this roster. Is he not in this roster?
Shit.
He's
there's
one of your
how
main
many
characters.
Navy
When
SEAL
you wanted
ones?
multiplayer, he was one of the 4 characters that you could choose.
Okay, wait.
He
Which one was it? Which one was it? There's
he wore a half
from
mask. He was in both. He was in both U.S. SOCOM Navy SEALs.
Can you hang on a second? It goes from 2002 to 2011. Which game was it?
The first one.
2002.
Yep, and you know what's funny? It wasn't an Activision game.
No, it was a
Sony game.
Yeah.
Can't
no, it was a PAL
added...
Sony. PAL Sony. It was a PAL Sony game.
Yeah, it's owned by Sony Industries. It was their game. It was the only game ever in record history to be Call of Duty.
Ah, there he is. That's Ghost. Ghost Town.
Oh.
No, it was Conflict Global Terrorists which swept the nation. A new company come in with Conflict Desert Storm and it failed. They killed that franchise. The original characters today was Foley, Bradley, and a couple other people. That was the game that actually started the internet thing on PlayStation 2, where you use dial-up, and we played that for hours. And it was the first game I ever created to House of Freaks on.
Dude.
So that tells you, look, House of Freaks started on PlayStation 2.
Dude.
What?
The main character, listen to this. Listen to this, the main character's voice.
You can't play that. You can't. Shut up.
Hang on.
No, hang on, shit, shut it off, you'll get my stream pulled. You cannot play anything in the background.
No, that's him. Because he's got a deep voice to him. Get to my position.
Listen to me, I'm being dead serious. I've had my stream
I didn't
pulled
play
because
it. I had my mic muted. I'm repeating what it said.
Dude, everybody just heard it.
I said it from my mouth.
We heard your thing playing in the background like your cell phone.
Yeah, I just turned it after you told me shut my mic off. I went like, so you couldn't hear it, and then continued it and heard the voice.
Well, here's the funny thing. I was doing a stream one night and I was doing a memorial for somebody, and during that stream, somebody was playing they turned TV on and it was running a commercial, and then all of a sudden my stream was kicked offline, and then I get a message from YouTube saying that they're gonna, if I do that again, then I'll be banned from YouTube for copyright infringement. Any kind of stuff playing in the background can get me banned. Same way with music. Now, if I was at 100 and some thousand, they wouldn't give a shit what I was doing. Look how many people take M&Ms and stuff and twist it up and then release it on there, and there are 100 and some thousand. Their stuff don't get taken down. But you play M&M in the background on your thing. I had a stream pulled for doing the Easter egg song in the Giant, and got warned for copyright infringement. And I told them Treyarch gave me permission to do this.
Adios.
They were like, "Wow."
Oh.
So what I recently did was I got a hold of Activision on X and asked permission, and they told me to ask Treyarch, and I asked Treyarch for permission to stream their content on my YouTube channel, and they said yes. As long as I do not change anything in the game or mod anything in the game, I'm more free to stream anything I want out of the game.
How do I get a hold of Activision and stuff?
X, which is Twitter.
Okay, so I have to contact them through that and ask a bunch of gaming companies if I can stream their games, yeah?
You, the two companies you got to talk to is Activision and Treyarch. No, that ain't why I did that. You can stream the game all you want, but if you play, like, do their Easter egg song, your stream will be pulled.
So I need to ask for their permission to do the Easter eggs and stuff.
And they will text you, yes or no, and if you need, like, something from their company, you have to give them an email.
Okay, and by the way, all I'm gonna say for the thing, for that game that you told me to search up, it's true. You're absolutely correct, because the main guy that you play as, he's got the same deep voice as Ghost.
Yeah, the guy that does the Ghost character has been featured, and he's even been in Disney. It's just not a promotion, by the way. I'm not promoting Disney or anything like that, but the character is the same way that Steve Blenheim that did Tank Dempsey's voice. He's done Star Wars Rogue for Disney. He's done different things. He's got Bulletstorm and a whole bunch of other stuff out, games that he's worked on, and Tank Dempsey is his favorite character and his #1 character. He's also very well known for making the zombies stand out there more than any character, him and Richtofen, because of the battles these two had. Nikolai, he's funny. He's a drunk Russian in that.
I like Dempsey.
Dempsey's the best. He was an American Marine that did not give a shit about anything. And here's the wild thing. Now, in the Battle Pass, you're going to see a flaming tank in there. It's a tank with a flamethrower on it. It's a gun ornament that you unlock. That tank gun ornament, the first thing I said in my stream when I seen this, I know whose tank that is. It's Tank Dempsey's. In World at War, Tank Dempsey was featured in the game. And here's what he did. You drove a tank. He was on a tank, for one. And then when you took control of the tank, you played his character. You were in there and you're running around and you're burning out the Vietnamese. And it showed a part of that war where he was telling his story where he started off in Vietnam. So it went from World War II over to Vietnam, and it was doing crazy stuff. You actually drove around and burned out foxholes with this tank, flamethrower on the end of the tank.
I can.
He was a tank commander with the U.S. Special Forces. He also part of it where all characters are playable in World at War, and a lot of people didn't realize that. Takeo, he's the ninja, the Japanese guy you play as, where he finds out that his people betrayed him. Then you got Nikolai. He goes up and hangs that flag up. He's the Russian guy running around writing the story in his book. You got Richtofen. I don't think he played as Richtofen, but he's the guy that you guys were looking for.
Isn't he the Japanese guy? or the
No,
German?
Richtofen's the Nazi scientist. And then
Nazi Germany.
the original thing was four guys started off. It was regular army guys. People don't realize who these army guys was. So during the actual story play, Dempsey made the statement, "I'm going to go off and find my guys where the hell they disappeared to because they took off without permission." So he was looking to go after them and find them and everything. Raiden, where'd you go?
Oh my god, another update. Restart the game.
So he comes over and he goes over looking for his guys, and when they all meet up, they end up at the hospital. Where that's where they were looking for him. He went back to where they were supposed to go. The hospital was supposed to actually be the first place. Dempsey was supposed to look for his Marine guys. It tells the story on the tapes and stuff like that. And the four characters that you originally started off at World at War that were stuck in the thing were Dempsey's guys. When he found out what happened to his guys, he was kind of pissed because the zombies killed them. It's like if you ever played Dare Reese, you will run across one zombie that has a little mustache on it, and it was Adolf Hitler.
Can you invite me again?
He was featured into Dare Reese, the original. Your name's not on here. Give me a second here. So Hank Dempsey was featured into, not Dempsey, Adolf Hitler was featured into Call of Duty Zombies. And he was one of the zombies.
Huh? Why can't I join? It's saying I can't join. Okay, hang on. I gotta shut the game down.
You didn't know that, did you?
What?
In Dare Reese, the original map, it's called the Giant now. In Dare Reese, there was a zombie character that came out on you. He had the little mustache. He had the Nazi general's uniform on. And that zombie was Adolf Hitler.
Interesting.
Raiden, I don't know what you're doing. Charm, are you still there?
I had to shut the game down.
Wait, are you Miss Giggles?
Who?
Charm. I was calling someone when I was playing with Raiden. She giggled a lot. She couldn't stop giggling too.
Nah, I'm watching something.
Oh, I got kicked.
How'd you get kicked?
Really? After all this downloading and updates that I did, you're gonna give me an update now? A server update? Are you fucking serious?
I told you.
If you're watching this, guess I didn't make it through. Tough shit.
Well, we'll be okay, because I'm jumping right the hell back on right now.
Hey, little man. Little man.
Oh, he's happy that he saw his daddy. Oh.
If I ever see my daddy, I tell him, you know what? You remind me of Paul Ashes. My bad, you are a Paul Ashes. You cremated bastard.
That's weird. It's not letting me join.
Back all the way out and come back in. Let me see if my room's open.